I like it.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm just eating up with some of this AI stuff, man.
It's insane.
It is. It is.
Yeah, it's insane.
Rainbow in the dark, disco funk.
Yeah.
That is kind of cool, isn't it? Anyhow, man, you guys, welcome, man. Welcome to the Goat Pen. And Friday at 5. Hallows Eve was last night. So.
All Hallows Eve. Is that what it was?
I
Last
think so.
night was All Hallows Eve.
So happy
And
Halloween. It's the 31st.
Happy Halloween. Yeah.
So this is my wife's first American Halloween. So this is going to be it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, she doesn't even understand Halloween. She's like,
no,
what
no.
the fuck? Are you...
Yeah. But she's loving all the the carving of the pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
And, dude, she was really and felt so bad she wanted to get Sasha, a costume but we ran out of time. So
Do you guys get any trick or treaters?
It's weird, and I haven't been here maybe the last year.
Yeah.
It was so hit or miss, man. It's like, 1 year you might have 75. I think last year I had like 20. It's just,
Okay.
it's weird. It's weird.
Well, she's going to get to see some stuff.
Oh,
then.
yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, usually, like, there are some years that I absolutely don't get any. And then, like, 2 years ago, at like 15,
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I'll just turn the freaking porch light off when I go home and go to bed. I don't know.
I mean, I like seeing all the costumes.
I do.
And,
I do.
It's kind of cool. Matter of fact, today, I took a vacation day today, but the guys on the text group had sent me pictures. The plant manager dressed up like the dude from Ben Stiller's character from Dodgeball, and then the IT site manager was dressed up like Vince Vaughn and Average Joe's Gym. I was like, that's kind of cool, man. That is really kind of cool.
This office lady at work today, she's like 9 months pregnant. Like,
Okay.
she's ready to go. She dressed up as a town drunk with a beer gut.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she did.
Very nice.
It was funny. It was good.
But yeah, so we're enjoying it, and I think she's really gonna enjoy seeing all the kids in their costumes, and so it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So topic this week we were texting, and we'll probably touch on this again. And I need if you guys see this, put a comment down there, put a link down there. What is the funniest segment on any sitcom that you can remember?
Oh, that text message I sent the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought that was a good thing.
That's a cool one. That is a way cool one.
Yeah.
So the one that stood out to me immediately was that John Ritter, Jack Tripper scene.
That when I watched that, I remembered watching it as a child.
Exactly.
And when I was a child, I'm like, oh, he's so crazy.
I didn't even man.
I didn't even pick up on the fact that he was on drugs when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on any of that. It was so funny. It was so funny.
I just for some reason, the minute you sent that text, and I went, man, that one scene just popped out of me. Like, dude, that's probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
He was such a master, of that physical comedy.
Yep.
And
Yep.
one of the funniest guys ever, man. It was devastating when he passed away, man.
Yeah, he
young.
passed away early too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that, and I'd forgotten about John Ritter. Period. But that episode, as soon as I watched it, I was like, "You watched that when you were a kid,
Yeah,
and you didn't even know what was going on."
Yep, I think so. Good Lord, man, that was probably 83, 84.
Probably, yeah.
So yeah, I'd have been like 14 or something. So 15 maybe.
My mom hated me watching Three's Company.
It was risque for its time.
I couldn't watch it while she was around. She hated that.
My parents were really bad about soap. They would not.
Yeah.
They would not let us watch soap.
No.
And I forgot, Taxi was another one. We weren't allowed to watch Taxi.
Yeah, more so soap.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, in later years, I with the dawn of the internet, I had to go back and like, what was so bad about this that
Nothing.
my parents, and I watched it and I went, if you take into account the time, that it came out, yeah, there's a level of prudence that,
There is. There is.
So yeah, I get it. I get it. But in today's environment,
No, that's tame.
yeah, that's like Sunday school.
Still funny though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we talked about um, Cheers. I mean, you could just pull numerous clips from Cheers that would just, to me, in my mind, the greatest comedy sitcom ever. But that's just me. The writers were just so spot on.
Yeah.
Seinfeld, WKRP. There's just, man, and I don't watch television anymore, so I don't. Do they even make shows like that
Oh,
anymore?
man, the the sitcom un- unfortunately died, and it was such an important part of dialogue
Yeah.
because, like, back in the 70s, we could watch the Jeffersons, and black people were picking on white people, white
Yeah,
people picking
yeah.
on black people, and it was all good.
It was okay.
It was
It was
fine.
okay.
It's totally fine. Totally fine.
But could something like that be made today? Hell no,
no,
man.
they
No
they
way,
would
man.
no, it would no, people would be fired.
Tropic Thunder.
Uh,
No way you could do that movie again.
No.
Which is really a damn shame. That man, you talk about an epic film. Holy cow, that's a funny movie, man.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a funny movie.
No,
but you're right, man. And I think that's kind of what's contributed to the decline of the civilization that we live in, man.
yeah, the
It's,
only holdouts
you
are
know?
the only holdouts left are the comedians.
Yeah, Chappelle
Those
and
are
those guys.
the
yeah.
only
Yeah.
people who can really
Matt Rife
offend everybody,
Yeah.
and everybody's fine because it's fucking funny. That's the only people left.
Yep. But I mean, it is sad because sitcoms were great because they were that 30 minutes out of your day once a week that you could set aside everything else you're thinking about, all your problems,
Yeah.
and you watched a familiar face, you watched a family, and you laughed along, for 30 minutes, and it was it's a shame, man. It really is. It really is.
It was a shame, and the further we progressed out of the 70s, the less stuff a sitcom could get away with. But even Seinfeld, I mean, they were able to be very insensitive and be funny at the same time, even in the 90s.
And very taboo on a lot of their subjects.
Yeah.
Definitely. The show about nothing,
Show about nothing.
Which is sort of like our podcast. Really, we just bunch of guys sit around and talk about life,
Well, the episode of Seinfeld where Kramer was keeping Asian men in a chest of drawers.
Yeah.
That is, I don't even know if you could do that today.
No way. What you want? What? She's wandering.
She's wondering.
Man.
Hey, baby.
You're ready for Halloween, aren't you?
She is.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So the other thing that we talked about, and DP asked me, how did you find this? How did you get on this rabbit hole? So I discovered Binging with Babish. I don't know if you guys have ever watched his YouTube channel, and I was completely fascinated by it because it's not boring. It's not boring at all, man. But I mean, some dude that sits down and taste test 50 boxes of macaroni and cheese and just gives you his opinion, and it's not like any culinary expert or anything like that, but he's a likable dude, man. And like I said, I'm intrigued by watching it, man. Some of the stuff he does, chicken nuggets, I'm like, let's go with this one, man. Let's see it, And you kind of want to watch, in the macaroni and cheese thing, you're kind of like, well, what's he going to think of my favorite? Which is, of course, just the standard Kraft blue box. And of course, as most people will admit, it is a level of comfort food for many, many people.
That's the gold standard.
Yeah. And, it was very high up on his list.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I did try the Kraft mac and cheese jalapeno.
I've had it.
Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good.
I watched a YouTube video a couple years ago. It was one of these eating disorder videos.
Well,
And this dude, he was probably 27 years old. And for the past 20 years, the literal only thing he ate was mac and cheese.
that
Because
cannot be healthy for you.
no, I'm sure it's not. But he came from some kind of broken home or something, and the only comforting thing as a kid was mac and cheese.
Well, I mean,
And
that's still the same for a lot of us, but not
he
from broken homes. But that's I don't know, man. That's
he attached to it, and so the whole show was like, why do you eat all this fucking mac and cheese? And
yeah,
trying to
well,
get him to eat something else. Yeah, he was addicted
I
to mac and cheese.
so I got asked the question. When I lived in China, what did you miss most about the States? You
Uh,
know,
was it mac and
and mac
cheese?
and cheese, man.
Was
Blue box mac and cheese
Oh
and
yeah.
Sundrop, man. Those I miss, and yellow soft drinks in general. They
You
don't
like
have.
you like Sundrop.
Yeah, I love Sundrop.
You like
Love
Sundrop better than Mountain Dew?
If they're both in front of me, I'm going to drink a Sundrop.
Is that right?
If
In the
I can't,
can?
either can or bottle. If I
Okay.
can't find Sundrop, Mountain Dew will work.
Okay.
You know, it was funny because we were in Shanghai, and there was a street vendor, with a just a beverage cart, and I went up there and I said, a couple of bottles of water, and I looked in there and I was like, there were 2 bottles of Mountain Dew. I was like, dude, this is like holy elixir in China, man. So I'm like, let me get those 2 as well. I sold one of those for like $15 to a buddy of mine back in Haikou
Really?
because he was like, man, he was going to order some Mountain Dew off of Taobao, which is their equivalent of like Amazon.
Uh-huh.
So, but yeah, it's just you don't. I don't. For whatever reason, they just don't have yellow soft drinks over there. They don't.
That's so weird.
Is what it is. And mac and cheese ain't happening, man.
They don't have it there?
No.
Why?
Don't know. And you go to their and I wanted to just out of curiosity, I went to the Hooters in Shanghai. I went to the Taco Bell in Shanghai. I wanted to see what are the differences between them and their American counterparts, and it's bizarre. It's weird. It's it is so weird. I remember the Taco Bell had like these squid and seaweed, tacos, and I'm like,
Oh my
what
God.
the, yeah.
What?
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Over there, the food's different, man. Food is different. You adapt.
Yeah.
We ate goat meat, which is actually very delicious.
I've heard goat meat's not bad.
There was a restaurant that one of our friends took us to for lunch one day that specialized in donkey meat, and it was absolutely delicious, man.
Donkey
Absolutely
meat.
delicious. I got a dish that was very similar to pepper steak here in America.
What do you call a donkey
And
meat dish?
whatever they call it, but it was absolutely awesome, man. It was awesome, So,
Well,
and it's kind of weird because when I first got there, it was a very not standoffish, but like very cautious,
mhm.
After a while, you're like, dude, bring it on, I'll screw it.
Let's
I'll try
just
it.
eat it.
Yeah,
Whatever. Let's
give it a
go.
shot,
Let's. You gonna bring some horse out here? Let's eat the horse.
I drew the line at the pig's brain. I couldn't, I was
Oh,
like, okay,
nah, well,
nah,
there
yeah,
you go. Yeah.
But duck's blood, duck's throat, cow stomach.
You ate duck's blood?
Yeah,
How do you eat that?
it's kind of it's a gelatinous, and
God bless.
it tastes exactly like you think it would.
Is it like blood jello?
chewy copper pennies? Just the
What's the consistency of this stuff?
almost like jelly.
Oh God.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, man.
Like I said, man,
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't.
it's it is what it is.
I mean,
and,
I know they eat blood pudding in England,
well,
which looks like a
like,
dried
do you think it would?
caked discs of blood. I mean,
So sort of like the Dave's Reaper sauce wings that we had last week.
yeah, except it's not made of blood.
I'm pretty sure I was bleeding afterwards.
Yeah,
It's good.
Yeah.
Lord, I thought I was, man. Holy cow.
yeah, that was a good one.
I think I got PTSD from that,
That
man.
was that was
That was that was an enlightening experience,
that was
you know.
way hotter
Oh,
than I
I had
ever thought
yeah,
it was.
yeah,
It could be to be served by a restaurant.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I thought
they're gonna kill somebody.
I
With
seriously
this.
thought we had plateaued
They're
eating
gonna kill
eating
somebody.
Apollo.
When
Yeah.
that's
Well,
why
that's why
that's why the waiver's there.
and the waiver does say death. It
Yeah.
does, they're not liable. They're not liable, So,
Yeah.
eat at your own risk.
Oh yeah, yeah. Never again on that.
It hurt. It hurt.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't honestly, I didn't know that level of heat existed, man. That was a instantaneous explosion, and it was like, why did I do this? Why did I sign up for this?
Yeah. Well, you created the whole thing.
I know, but
It was your
yeah,
creation.
it went sideways quickly. So
Well, yeah. None of us knew what danger
we
really
didn't.
was there.
And I just, I figured, like I said, I thought we plateaued at Hot Ones Apollo sauce. That was, everything else was going to pale in comparison.
Apparently not.
No, and I'm sure there are things hotter than Dave's Reaper wings, man, or Reaper tenders. Man.
Look,
I'm
that
sure
thing was as hot as the Packy One Chip Challenge, and I have eaten that motherfucker.
You're the only one that's done that I know of.
It is right there with it.
Okay, all right.
It is right there. The Packy chip, the thing about it is like, it absolutely tastes nasty. It's almost black, and you just start eating it, and it's immediately very dry. So you're having to just chew and chew and chew, and it catches up with you.
Now, was this the one that turned your tongue blue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
It catches up with you before you can swallow it because it's so crispy and dry.
Yeah.
At least the chicken, you can get it down. Yeah, that was a bad dude right there.
And the Dave's Reaper,
It's
was-
right there.
was right there
It's
with it.
right there with it.
Okay, all right.
It's right there with it.
I honestly, I've had the blazing from Buffalo one time.
I don't think I've had that. I don't know if I've ever been to Buffalo.
It's a couple of steps down. Honestly,
Really?
They've got some great sauces though. They do. I love their mango habanero.
Mm,
Great sauce.
that's a good combo.
Been kind of dealing with the we eat there about once a week at work,
Oh,
and jam and jalapeno is my current favorite.
mm.
Not very hot. Got a great flavor though. Great flavor.
Jalapeno is a good
is,
heat
it is.
level.
And that's the thing when you talk about spice levels. Yeah, there's a cutoff, man, because you want to balance the flavor with the heat, and that's what a lot of these sauce companies get wrong, man. They're just piling on the heat, the bomb. Great example.
That's just pure heat.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
and at least one thing I can say about the Dave's Reaper, it didn't taste bad. It wasn't bad.
No, no, the chicken itself
That was
is
fantastic.
fantastic. I mean, in any flavor you get, the chicken is fantastic. It's thick, it's juicy, it's got a nice crust on it.
Oh yeah, hands down.
It's just the only problem is when you get it in the Reaper flavor, you got about 10 seconds of enjoyment,
That's it.
and then
And then everything else blacks out.
it's horrible.
It's all your senses go completely dead, and you're focused on curing the pain in the lower portion of your face.
Yeah.
And I felt it later that night. So yeah, After Effects bonus section. I texted these guys and I was like, man, dude, I am having some. And I only eat one little piece, but I was like, man, dude, I'm having some
You ate a
sharp stabbing pains in my gut, man.
Yeah, all these bites that we took were like one nice big mouthful of chicken. Like as much as you would bite, like if you were eating a boneless,
chicken nugget,
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, it hurt, man, dude. I was on the couch and I was watching TV. I was like, God, whoa, I mean, it was fleeting. Only lasted a couple of seconds, but it was.
You've introduced something into your system that's
Your
probably
body
not
goes,
supposed to
"Dude,
be there.
That's poison.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
This thing is burning.
Yeah,
Burning me up.
I think you need to take some cyanide and coat the stomach with it.
That was good though. I would like to do something like that again. I don't know what.
So I really want to do some, again, I've got the I can't ever pronounce this, man.
Oh, El
The
Yucateco.
El Yucateco.
Yeah.
I have that habanero ghost sauce.
Okay.
Um, and maybe we can do, either another trivia challenge or just a taste testing, man, like we
Yeah.
normally do, man. Like 3 or 4 sauces, man. We'll come out here on camera, break out some wings. We'll do our wing fling here, man, in the studio. You know.
Yeah.
We do this quite a bit.
Yeah.
Probably we haven't done it in a while, but normally 3 to 4 times a year. A bunch of us get together and we cook wings, and it's kind of a BYOB. You bring your own sauce over, and I'll batch it up. Christian was the pioneer of showing me how to use an air fryer instead of the stovetop, because Fig and I were cooking these on the
Oh, did
stovetop
he
for the
figure
longest
that
time.
out?
I think so, man. Because when we went to his house
Oh.
that night, he had his Ninja XL, that he was
So
cooking. And I
that's
was
how
like,
you
"Whoa."
guys, and
There we
they're
go.
perfect.
Well, we didn't change the prep at all.
Uh-huh.
The prep is still the same. Smoked paprika. You've got garlic. You got salt, olive oil. So you mix all this together, and that part of the preparation of the wing is the same. You just put them in the air fryer now.
All right.
So I do 10 minutes or 10 or 11 minutes on one side, and then flip and do another 8 minutes on the.
It makes a good outer coating on the wing,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good, man. They're really really good, and
Mhm.
then we just, like I said, pick your poison, on the sauces,
Pick
and
your poison.
shake and bake and down the hatch, and some of them are really really good, some of them are not so good. Talking about peppers and flavor, man. When you get to me, you get to the ghost level. Ghost level has got a great flavor, a great heat. I don't like to travel beyond that, because then you enter into scorpion territory. I don't like the
Yeah.
taste. I don't like the heat.
It's not fun.
No.
It's only
Um,
fun to say that you did it.
yeah.
That's the only fun thing about it.
Scorpion is very metallic tasting to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like cilantro that tastes like dish soap to some people, myself included.
Same. It
Um,
does to me too.
But Scorpion's very metallic tasting, versus Reaper. Reaper tastes like it's floral, yet it feels like you're eating dirt.
It's
you know,
such a
it's-
short duration of flavor. Honestly, it's hard for me to tell. I mean, it's
It's a taste that I don't like.
It's
It's not
literal-
just the heat. I don't like the taste either.
you heard of
you know.
Pepper X, haven't you?
I have. So,
Yeah.
Hot One's current king is called Thermageddon. That's their number 2.
I haven't heard about that one.
That is a blend of Reaper, Scorpion, and Pepper X.
Oh God.
Yeah. So the taste test that I've seen online,
God, that's a nasty customer right there.
well, they caught so much flack for the Last Dab experience sauce, which we didn't try that either. But everybody was like, dude, Apollo's hotter than this, man. I mean, even on Reddit, man, you can read all these reviews. Everybody's like,
Really?
dude, Apollo's hotter than the experience, So they caught a lot of flack from that, to the point that somebody actually sent this off to a lab for testing. And it came back with a Scoville rating like way below what they claimed it was.
Really?
Yeah. It was kind of a black eye on Hot Ones, man.
Huh.
And so this time around, that sauce only lasted like one season. Now they have Thermageddon, and they were like, okay, we got to make up for that fiasco last season. So I think Thermageddon is the real deal. I think Thermageddon's
You
the
think
real deal.
it's worse than Mad Dog 357?
I don't know. Never had it. Never had my dog.
Have you heard of it?
I have.
It's
It was the number 1 sauce on,
It's a
or number 10.
I haven't had it either, but everything I've seen, it's a problem, dude, to eat.
Well, it's
it.
like Dave's Insanity. I've had that. Doesn't taste good. It's hot.
Dave's Insanity. What is that?
Dave's Insanity sauce. They got it over at Flamin' Amy's.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. That's the off the shelf stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's hot. It's just,
No, it's not. It's
It doesn't
not.
taste good.
It's and it's not on the level of
No,
heat.
I
mean,
it's a turbocharged habanero sauce is, I guess, the best way to describe it. You know, it's
Yeah.
hotter than a normal habanero sauce.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Um, some of the better sauces that we've tried that may or may not see in the background here. Some of the Hob sauces, the Bravados. I personally, the Bravado Arbol chili sauce to me is like just I love Arbol chilies, man. God, that's a great flavor.
Mm.
Great flavor, great flavor. Hot Ones comes up with some good creations, man. They have some the Los Calientes, man. Great flavor, man. Which I must be an idiot because I was watching the episode with Babish last night,
Okay.
and he gets to Los Calientes. He's like, "Oh, little play on words there," and I'm like, hmm? Translated, it means hot ones.
Yeah, meet the hot ones.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You
Sorry.
didn't know
I
that?
only took 3 years of Spanish, man. Come on, dude.
I took a little bit. I can
Yeah, I just
speak a
never.
little broken Spanish.
I knew caliente was hot.
Yes.
I didn't really know what los means. Los.
It just means the.
Okay.
It's a masculine plural.
Okay.
If it was los, it'd be a feminine plural.
A feminine, O masculine.
In every
Yep,
single
yep.
word in the whole language.
Yep. And again, I took 3 years of Spanish in high
Yeah.
school. You know, colors. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I can translate. You know, and hear. You know, and be able to go, oh, I know what they're saying there.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I'd never made that correlation. And
That's funny.
those calientes. It just sounds pretty. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay.
Yeah. Hace calor. It's hot.
Muy caliente.
Muy caliente.
Sasha, what doing? What doing? Man. All right, guys, we're actually at the 26-minute mark. I think we are probably going to call it a night here and do our thing and you know, go and enjoy some Halloween stuff, man. You guys stay safe, man. Drive careful tonight. A lot of checkpoints out there. A lot of checkpoints, man. So don't be an idiot, man.
Yep.
Don't drink and drive.
Get home before dark.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor, and we'll catch you guys here next Friday, man. The Goat Pen out. Good episode.
Oh, they ever let you go.
Dude, that's